going up. He's going to fucking arrive at every fucking goal he's ever had, because the look on his face last night said it all. Fuck working. Fuck a fucking job. He's made the best ever decision to not go to college. It's exactly what I fucking want him to do, because college education, that might be great for some people, but guess what? If you're listening to me, you're not a fucking worker. You're not a fucking servant. You're not a fucking pissant. You're somebody that's going to go out there and grab it by the fucking throat, throttle its fucking ass, and drag it back home because it's yours. You fucking took it.
Hi guys, so my chair broke. So if you see me standing in different positions, standing, sitting, lying on the bed, just know that I'm trying to make the best of my situation. Anyway, let's just go on the market so I can show you what I'm looking at for today. So if you guys notice, today you cannot see my face. And the reason for that is I do not have a chair, so I can't really set the proper lighting and everything. It's gonna look very weird. But let's just go on the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, my bias is bearish. Right, my bias has been bearish since from 2 days ago, right, and price has been respecting my bias, to say the least. Anyways, let's go on the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, price swept this liquidity right here. Price swept this liquidity right here. Now there is no fair value gap for price to trade into. So far, all the fair value gaps are rebalanced, right? So I'm expecting price to keep on trading lower to liquidity down there, right? And the first initial drawn liquidity, the easiest drawn liquidity, is this previous daily low. That's what I'm looking at right now, this previous daily low. Let me just keep this for the daily time frame. Yes, okay. Let me go on the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, what I basically look at is what price is currently doing. So if you guys can see, this is the beginning of London kill zone. Price took out buy stops, right? And has also tapped into a fair value gap right here. You know, has also tapped into a fair value gap. And most of the time when price taps into fair value gaps like this, I'm expecting price to also just take out this high, rebalance the whole fair value gap, then go lower. Another thing that I'm looking at is the fair value gap above it. You know, price might just want to come and fill that fair value gap too. Because if you check on the 4 hour, right, I don't usually use the 4 hour, so I'm actually making this more complicated than it needs to be. But if you check on the 4 hour, you can see this 4 hour fair value gap right there. It's literally above that high. And so if price comes, takes out that high, taps into the 4 hour fair value gap, then we can go lower peacefully. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and this would be my target for the whole day. So what are we waiting for? It's still okay if price just taps into this fair value gap and goes lower, but what we are looking for is displacement, right? Displacement lower, not these lethargic moves. No, I'm looking for something that is very convincing, you know, and that something has to also go below the midnight opening price. You know, okay, not necessarily below the midnight opening price, but it has to be very convincing for you to actually enter, and then you want a fair value gap to enter into, and that's when you can go lower. Right, lower into that far low right there, right? And of course we take partials along the way. I hope you guys can't hear my dog. I mean, we take partials along the way, premium discount. So the first partial we might take is this imbalance right here, right? And then here are partials, right? So most of the time I look at the 15-minute for each cheese, I'm not gonna lie, right? But sometimes you can also go on the 5-minute, right? But I'm still expecting a lot of displacement lower, If you don't get those moves lower, then you're gonna just chill. Okay, that is it from you guys. So right now price is still printing and there's not really much that we can do about it, so I just want to have a talk. Yesterday I was training with a friend of mine from high school, right? And
he was telling me that he has so many assignments, so many tests that he has to do. Then he has to prepare for an exam and everything. And of course, I was encouraging him, like, no, bro, keep on the grind, do this, right? And then he said to me, you have it easy because you are just following your passion, and I wasn't offended, right? I didn't even act offended. I asked him a simple question. I was like, why don't you quit school and follow your passion? And he started being like, cause. But at the end of the day, he said because he was scared. And I was like, exactly. It takes courage to do what I'm doing. It's not easy, It's nice up until you have to do it. Why aren't you doing it? Because you are scared. Am I not scared? I am scared, guys. Because I always say to my friends that this might be the best or worst decision I've ever made in my life. But I believe in myself. I believe in the fact that this is going to happen for me, right? I believe that, that I'm going to achieve everything that I set out to do. Even this YouTube channel, as you guys are watching, I believe that it's going to go far, right? Everything that I set out to do is going to go far, and I'm going to inspire a lot of people because I want to take control of my life. Right now my friend is in a situation where he's doing what his parents want him to do because his parents want him to do it, right? He doesn't want to disappoint his parents or whatever, right? And now he's stuck with assignments that he doesn't want to do. He's stuck with exams that he doesn't want to do. Sooner or later, he will be working a job that he doesn't want to work in. He'll be earning a salary that he doesn't want to earn. He'll be living a life that he doesn't want to live. All because he's trying to, make his parents happy or something like that, right? But at the end of the day, everybody has a right to live life the way they want to. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be stuck doing things that I don't want to do, and that is my life, right? Right now, of course, there are things that I don't want to do in regards of pursuing my dream, but I do it regardless because I want to see my vision come true. I'm not saying it like that. And I'm not saying that every time you have to do things that you enjoy. Sometimes you're gonna have to go through the hard processes of doing things that you don't enjoy to get what you want to do. But what I'm saying is that living a life that you don't want to live, that is sad because other people want you to live that life. I don't want to find myself 25 years later or even 10 years later being like, I hate this job, I hate the life that I'm living, I hate the money that I'm getting, I hate the car that I'm driving. I don't want to do that. I want to actually love my things. I want to actually love the life that I'm living and take control of my life. So yeah. So right now, London Tour Zone just ended and I'm preparing myself to go to the gym. Actually, what I'm going to do when I come back is I'm going to watch this video by Zusi, and then I'm going to create my own Notion template, right, for backtesting and demo trading, so that from next month on, I'm going to start demo trading and backtesting, right? And then also, I have stopped watching ICT for this week, right? Just give myself a break and just read price for price and learn from price on its own, because I feel like I've watched so much ICT, right? But I'm also going to watch core contents month 8, month 9, and then from there on, I'm done watching any more ICT. From there on, I'm done watching ICT. If I watch ICT, I'm watching things that I've already watched, not watching new playlists. These are all the playlists I'm going to watch, and that is it from me, So yeah, that's it, guys. It's time to go to the gym. I'm just waiting for a friend of mine right now. Then we are leaving.
Never had much faith in love or miracles. Never wanna put my heart on the line. But swimming in your world is something spiritual. I'm born again every time you spend the night. 'Cause you takes me to paradise. Yeah, you takes me to paradise, and it shows. Yeah.
from the gym, and right now I'm going to check out the market and what it has done, and also watch that Zusi video and apply it into practice, creating my Notion template. And then I have to do some things for church, and then I have to go to church. So yeah, let me just do it now. Yeah. Okay, so this is what price has already done, right? I'm probably gonna journal at like around 11 UCT minus 4. That's when I usually journal the whole daily range to see what has happened, right? But price literally gave me an entry model right here, you know. Depending on where your stop is, guys, you could have been stopped out, you could have not been stopped out. Depending on how kind your broker is, you could have been stopped out, you could have not been stopped out. You don't know. But with the brokers that I'm thinking I'm going to trade with, I could have been stopped out, you know. And price literally just rallied to that partial I was talking about right there. You know, this, if you're still in the trade, you could have taken 50% of the trade right here. And if price took you out, you still would have had a profit. So it really doesn't matter. But my overall target, I'm not going to lie, was down there. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. Sometimes price does reach these targets, you know. So guys, here's a life hack, right? Let's say you have a chair like mine. And it has 3 legs, right? And it has 3 legs. It has 3 legs. If you sit with your back, you are going to fall eventually. Right? You see? You are going to fall. But if you sit like this and add most of the weight here, it's actually quite steady. Life hack. Life hack.
God, you call me by my name. The love you give me.
Okay guys, so here is my template for back testing. You guys can see I have my pairs that I trade here. While I'm just studying these two, I'm focusing on Euro USD, and then there's the date, all these nice things, and then let's go to and then there's the kill zones right here. I'm just studying all of these 3. I'm focusing on this one. And then there's the long and short, you know, there's the bias, whether my bias was correct and incorrect. The reason is that I actually want to see the win rate of my bias, right? And then this is the confluences. These are the confluences that I'm looking for, you know. And then this is my entry time frames, 5-minute and 15-minute time frames. This is for the trade outcome. This is for the R right here. I even have like a thing that calculates down there. You know, you can see that it's calculating. And then if I say here 2, you can see that it calculates. And then here's the trade pattern. So I'm also gonna test between these 2, which one works better for me. So yeah. So guys, I hope you can't hear my sister. She's making a lot of noise. She always does this. But anyways, you guys know that I write my daily goals down, and I've achieved most of them. I'm just left with these 3. I just have to journal the daily range for today. Then from there on, I have to shoot, edit, and post, which I already shot this video. I'm editing it while I'm shooting, and then I'm just left with posting it so you guys can watch it. And then from there on, I have to do something for my church, right? And also close these curtains because it's dark now. And then I also have to go to church. So I'm going to end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed this video a lot, right? And yeah, I've discontinued the previous series. The reason is that it didn't get that much engagement, and I really want to create content that you guys want to watch. But part of building this Notion template is actually part of building my model with ICT concepts. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is a day in my life as a forex trader, 19-year-old who is trying to make it, man. He's trying by all means to make it out the hood and to make it in life.